Well, hi guys, it's George from Cyprus Insight, and today I'm at the lovely village of Agros. There's the information board, and it's Sunday today, very popular with the bikes. And we're going to walk down the far end of the village. We've done the centre of the village and the upper half, and now we're doing the lower half. And this village is well known for its wonderful spring water and its amazing roses. Produces rose water and all sorts of rose products. Look at these wonderful old houses scattered everywhere. Beautiful balconies. A lot of them are not lived in. Like this one here, 121, all locked up, waiting for restoration. There's another one coming up now, and quite a few of them have been restored. These are probably the original shutters, might have been some sort of repair shop. If I go across the road, you can see the balconies. There we are. You see this one? Yeah. And that's a butcher shop. Everything's built on the hillside, and everything is either up or down. Nothing's flat along this village. Let me go across the road, I can show you the view. There we are, there's the valley. You can see all the houses built on the hillside. As you walk up the road, you can see 3 stories on this side, and probably on the roadside it'll be 1 or 2 stories. We go up the hill. We're going from one side of the road to the other. Now there's some wonderful walks around here, amazing nature trails. It's the middle of June and it's still quite hot, so if you're up here, don't forget to bring your suntan lotion, especially if you're going to go walking. And that's the favourite activity for Troodos Mountains. Now we're coming up to the junction and we're going to go up, I do believe, or down, not too sure. Actually guys, we're going to go down. There's not a lot up, there's a few houses up there, but we'll go down. Now you can see these houses have been extended. Look, there's the old house there and a new extension. There's the old house here. There we are, old house there, and that's been reinforced, saves it collapsing, I suppose. Look at this one, another old commercial building with a flat on top. There are roses everywhere. There we are, I've got red roses down here. And the red roses are most popular around here. Now, if you carry on up the hill, you will come across the rose factory and the rose water factory. And last night we stopped for a drink, latte, I think, and I had a lovely milkshake, and the ladies gave us some local donuts with rose water, and they were delish. Here we are, some more houses waiting for a new owner, perhaps, to be totally restored. Look at this one. I think they're living on the top and left the bottom. This one here. Oh, I do like that one. Here we are, looks like the veranda's gone and they've concreted the bottom, keep it up. And most of them look like this, guys. Look, they've got the living quarters at the top and then something on the bottom, some sort of business. Here we are, there's a lovely old house. Looks like it's right next to the riverbed or stream. It's dry at the moment. What a fantastic garden. Look at that, guys. Wouldn't you love to restore that and live here with that beautiful garden down there, riverbed at the end, right on this corner. Let's have a look at the front. There we are. Now, a lot of the houses round here are actually built with red brick. There. So I believe that a lot of these houses were built round about the time when the English were here. There's a lovely old pickup. It's quite unusual to see red brick out here. See loads of red brick over there. Must be a brick factory around here somewhere. Here's a modern version. Here we are. See, they've got their warehouse and industrial type building underneath, living accommodation on top. Quite a lot of the people around here were farmers. Cherries, apples, grapes, and you can process your farm produce on the ground floor, then live on the top floor. Look at that one. Same sort of situation. That one's not lived in anymore. That is a beautiful building. Look at the climbing roses everywhere. Here we are, climbing up to the top. Warehouse type arrangement on the lower level, and then living on the top. Looks like someone's going to restore this one. So guys, if you're lucky enough to be on holiday here for a couple of days, 2 or 3 days perhaps, maybe spend the day doing a 2 nature trails, or a nature trail and then a walk around the village. Now this is going to be the last house I'm going to come across. Here it is, waiting for restoration again. It's up there, there's one there, one over here. Here we are. And we're right on the outskirts of the village. Village is down there in the valley on the right. There's a few houses left here coming up, but the last of the old houses is this one here. Now, I do want to show you this one because it's for sale, and I'm going to attempt to go in it and have a look around. We'll get the number, and if anyone's interested, you can find out how much it really is, how much these houses go for. Right, so we've got concrete steps coming up. The last 2 are missing. We'll go up here. It's made of stone and red brick. Right, be careful. There's the phone number. Here we are. 0044 79 32 71 9022. Right. Oh look, you get free secateurs with your purchase. Let's go inside. Okay, what we got here? We've got the original bamboo ceilings, massive stone walls. I suspect there was some sort of fireplace in here or something. Animals after have lived in here. Got some dry rot, unfortunately. Some of the beams have been replaced. They're actually replaced beams. Let's go around the next door. Oh, be careful. Right, what we've got in here? Right, so this has been used for storage, unless these items were in this house and they've decided to throw everything in this one room. We've got those massive storage jugs, look original, and that there on the corner, the wooden structure, is actually some sort of weaving machine, guys. We've got some farm machinery in an old shelf, some old boxes. Can't see anything else that stands out. So definitely a farmer would have owned this house. So let's have a scoot around. Hello. Now we can't get upstairs, I don't think. The roof's gone. Here we are, the roof's gone. So we won't go upstairs. And there's the steps going to the top floor. Okay, let's go upstairs. We can actually get upstairs, guys. Now I've been speaking to the owner's cousin, which is down there. I've been speaking to him, and apparently the owner lives in England. So there we are. And of course I've just realised it is an English number, isn't it? Now be careful, we're right on the edge here. Mind you don't slip. It's a little bit dangerous. Get up here, obviously we need some new steps. There we are. So let's get up here. Right, the camera's all over the place. Oh, right, we're up. So it sounds like they've inherited this place and they live in England and they wish to sell it. So let's go in and have a look around, shall we? In we go. Oh, look at this. Mind if we go. Oh, that was an effort getting in. Right, be careful. He said just be careful, some of the tiles on the roof are loose. We should be all right. so we need a new roof. Total restoration. There's a cupboard and a bed, an old ladder. Let's go in the next room. There we are, some mattresses. There's the old hooks. There's a back room. Now that would have been the toilet, I'm guessing. See? That all needs restoring, obviously. It all needs restoring. And I think you can come in here and start living in here. There's a wardrobe. And look at this, look. We've still got some of the old clothes in here. The wardrobe's been left open. I think it's some bedding in here. You see? And if you lift it up, you can see it's clean there. And that's where the dust is accumulated. Some more old bedding. There we are. And had some cleaning going on, and a bag. And what we got here? Right, so we've got some more bedding and some jackets and coats and even some shoes in there. So there we are. Even got the old curtains. Look. There we are. The old jackets. Right, so the balcony's missing. There's the balcony. Looks like we've attracted lots of attention. So we're going to make our way down. There we are. Over the mounds of cushions. Oh, now we've got to be careful, guys. Door's open, but we've got to mind the old nails. So guys, I've just been speaking to a few of the neighbours, and they said that it went up for sale for approximately 80,000, but they're not too sure. So that's the approximate price, guys, if you're interested in restoring that beautiful old house. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if there's somewhere you'd like me to go, put it in the comments below.